Yo, what's going on? Yo, we live here in our new studio. I'm so excited right now. Like, I was just making posts, like, flanks on Facebook, but like, yeah, I'm literally sitting in Ariana Grande's old studio right now. Today, actually, so first let me start off with like, like this used to be the Unemployment Woes platform. I'm letting everybody know that we still got you. We're still running the whole unemployment thing. I'm still with you guys. I'm just, we switched the platform over because we're opening our new studio, a recording studio here, and also our new radio show and stuff like that. But I'm still going to be drumming down on unemployment. I'm going to get down to that at the end of this. But today, let's talk about some new hot topics. Let's talk about music. And I got my boy Blake with me in the studio today. Yo, let's show Blake right now. Where you at? Where you at? There you go. Well, yo, what a balake. Yo, so yesterday I had the pleasure. So we wanted to test something out. We just put a new booth in here, and we find out that this man over here can play the trumpet and the piano and the French horn. Like, so we had him. I had him come over yesterday, and like, we threw him up in the booth. It was a little bit hot, right?
Yeah, don't be fooled. It's stuffy in there.
And we put a nice little, put a few tracks together, and we had a nice little house track that you just went off on. Like, that was it. Like, I feel like that was your vibe. Like
The last one
120s,
that
like,
we did.
it was like,
Yeah.
yeah. So like, I mean, like, how long you been playing the trumpet?
So trumpet, it was pretty recently. So it was about 4 years, and then for the French horn, it was about 8 years.
8 years. So, like,
Yeah.
did you start back in high school or like
I started back in middle school.
middle school? And the piano, like, that's probably something you learned at a younger
Piano,
age, right?
that was a 1 year. It was a 1 year show. So, or it was really like one semester when I was a music major at FAU.
Oh, snap.
So I had to learn piano.
So wait, so you went to major in music at FAU,
Yeah.
and what are you doing here in the broadcast studio, bro?
Um, First of all, it's a lot of criticism. It's a lot of hard. It's a lot of hard work, and I figured with the pandemic and all, I figured there wouldn't be a career outside of.
That's
Graduating.
that's what I thought. Like in the beginning of this whole
He likes to hear.
pandemic, like this, whatever you want to call it, crisis, whatever. Like my job was obsolete. Like, it was just gone. Like, it was like okay, what do I do now? I was home for 6 months. And that
Facts.
was during the time where like I broke through the whole unemployment thing and stuff like that. But like it, see, like I used to produce before DJing. Like, I was a producer since like I'm 29 years old now. Like, I was producing since I was like 13. My dad was a record producer. I used to sit on his lap at 2 years old, and I kind of fell off and went into the whole DJing thing. And how that happened was like the first time I ever DJed a club, like I opened up for Ray Shrimmin, and like I didn't know nothing about DJing. Like, I had
I
a
ain't
crash
got no
course within
type.
5 minutes. It's a long story that I got stuck in the whole DJ thing. Like, that was the thing. I got stuck in it, and the pandemic brought me back to production. It made me like open my eyes back up. Like, I took a master class in Pro Tools years ago and stuff like that. So I was like Pro Tools familiar, and now I'm just like all this Ableton crazy. Like, I breathe and sleep Ableton now. It's pretty crazy. But I feel like the pandemic, besides it being what it is, also opened up a lot of doors for people to find themselves and figure out where they're going to be and stuff like that, and what they want to do with their lives.
Yeah.
So like, even for you, bro, like there's
Yeah.
still a way to go, bro. We're gonna put a brand new bow in that Lexus for you. I swear, I promise. I promise.
Telling you, all I need is a Hyundai.
But anyway, Trey, like, we want to get into some stuff. So we're over here. The studio's over in Boca. We're in a TV and radio station, and right now we're getting ready to open to the public. We're getting there. We're almost there. We do everything from mixing, mastering. We make beats. Like, we develop artists. That sign to the label. There's two sides to this. There's the recording side where independent artists can come here and they can use the studio. They can pay the studio fees and stuff like that.
Let
Get
'em know.
stuff done. And then we also have the side where it's our label, where we are developing and raising our artists, and bringing them up, recording the tracks, stuff like that, developing them. We also distribute. So we're a distributor also. We go to all platforms, every last platform. and
Yes,
distribute to.
Sirski.
Yep.
What's that?
Oh no, you guys are good. I'm just adding ad
Oh
libs.
yeah. So like these are the beginnings of it, you know.
Yeah.
Like last year, I was working on a deal with Def Jam, and like the thing about the music industry, it's so cutthroat. Like it really is. Like
It is.
it's like who you know, how you get it. Like it was too much. And like long story short, I got screwed on a deal because of a friend. I won't get into that. But I was like, you know what, man? Like, Freddie approached me and was like, bro, let's start our own thing, man. I was like, word? And then here we are. Like,
Yeah.
now we're sitting here in the studio. I feel like I live here sometimes. Like,
As much
But-
time as I spend here, yeah, I feel that way too.
yeah, but you see, so tell me about your experience yesterday, though. What do you think? You see how I took an analog studio and compressed it into a digital studio? Welcome to past 2020. That's what I'm gonna call it, past 20, post 2020, whatever. But like, what do you think? How do you think it came out? The quality was like, give me a little bit of feedback.
First, I like to say I love how we can get a sound booth in here. It seems like we're compressing a lot of stuff into a small space, but it works. But yesterday, a little bit nervous at first because like wasn't really going off of like what we really were looking for yet. But
Yeah.
once we got into it, I felt like we got into a groove and stuff. It just came to me. I just started experimenting a bit, and eventually we found something that
Yeah, see, like it's
Found
just
something
the,
that
the
clicked.
rhythm that goes. But and I mean, like, it was your first time recording?
not my first time recording.
No, your first time?
No.
Not
Yeah,
your last
exactly.
time either.
It's not his last time recording
So like,
as
what
well.
kind of, let's talk about what kind of music do you like specifically?
So it's a lot of stuff. I like rap, jazz, classical. I have to play classical.
Oh yeah.
And pretty much anything. Country, not so much.
Yeah, I'm in every. I like sounds in general. Like if you could
Yeah,
make a sound, like that's
exactly.
me. Like
Yeah,
that's how I am. Like
the
especially
most
me,
simplest
like,
of things that can be.
like me coming in, like I consider myself like, you see, like all these other DJs in West Palm, like they always, like they're so sectioned off. Like they don't want to work together. Some of them do. Some of them groups like all this crazy stuff, and that people low key always trying to fight for who the greatest.
Exactly. Yeah.
When they know I'm the greatest.
But like I was like, bro, I don't want to be no great DJ. I want to be a versatile DJ. That's different. You know what I mean?
You
Like I come
understand?
from a Trinidadian descent. Like I'm from the island, so I know the Caribbean sound, I know the soca music, I know all that crazy stuff, and I kind of twist that into what we know now, like open format of every other genre.
Yeah.
And that's what makes me different from everybody else. Even like you, bro, you slick. I could play that Del Mar for you. You know what I mean?
You already
I know
know.
that Latin
Like,
also, like so.
I have to admit, like when it comes to like DJing, like I don't have to actually tell you what to play.
Yeah.
As long as you bring the sexy ladies out on the dance floor, I'll be okay with
Like,
whatever you gotta play.
But that foundation alone in my DJ career is about the foundation of this label right now. I wanted to make a label like a home for everybody, for every kind of music, every genre. Everybody gets to eat kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like where we can all collab and make music and beautiful music. Like that's why like right now I'm also on the search for producers. I need producers. I'm looking for I'm looking for a little bit more Ableton producers, but I want some FL Studio producers, maybe a Pro Tools, to add to the collective and the collection because like it's a team effort.
Exactly.
Like
yeah.
I said, like, I'm getting ready to put all the eggs in the basket and to spread it out for everybody because we have access to the radio. Like
Yeah.
we are the radio. We have access to TV.
Yeah.
We have access to commercial. We have access to everything. There's no other label in South Florida like this.
But we don't want to force your hand.
I have other labels contacting me, other studios contacting me, because they want to third party our services,
That's what they should be doing
And this
too.
is like part of the deal, like what we're offering people right now. Like we're offering them a safe place
Facts.
to come and develop their careers. Like that's the whole thing. It's artist development. That's what I'm focused on. And then Freddie over here trying to get me back in the booth myself and trying to rap and shit stuff. But I don't blur that out. I don't know, man. I feel like I belong behind that desk, helping these people, achieve
No,
their
seriously,
goals,
and to enlighten the other listeners around. Even though you guys can't see me, you already know it's slick. But for the ones we don't want to force your hand, so I just feel like you just have to stop by and see.
Yeah.
2400 Boca
Just pull up,
Raton, or
man. Just come through,
Boulevard.
like, you know,
You
like,
know,
and not even that, like, we offer other services as far as like bring your business in. You know, what I mean, we do promotional work for businesses, and we have people like Slick and Blake, and you know, we have a whole video team that they come in here and they turn your business around. So you know, if you really want to get your business like up and going, especially during this time, Amp Media and the Brooklyn Cafe is the way to go. This is the place for this is the place for everybody to be safe. Like, this is our mission right now.
big
Like,
facts.
we're trying to take the worst of this situation and make it better for people.
Yeah.
You know, and like even like with the unemployment thing, like that. This is the home of the unemployment woes right now. You know, like, yeah, this channel may not say unemployment woes anymore, but you're gonna hear some unemployment woes. Trust me. I know a lot of people have been having problems at 1099G. I had one problem with it. I uploaded a video last night on the SoFlo DJs page on YouTube, explaining it. It helped some people, but now we got another problem occurring where, you know,
Yeah.
you don't get that link. Some people don't have the link to get their 1099. I'm working on that. Trust me. And also, I still have a lot of people to get back to. Like, I try to as much as I can. I try and I try and I try to try, you know. But we will get there. Just keep looking at the videos. I'm looking at a 2-week turnaround right now, just because of what's going on. You know, coming up with spring break and everything. So we don't know what's gonna happen with the state, but we'll see. Everybody just hang in there.
Yeah. That's the
Also,
important
like,
thing.
you know, like, let's talk about jobs right now.
Alright.
What about you guys? Like, you guys hear anything about like any jobs out there, new openings? Let's talk about this minimum wage. What's going on?
I haven't heard anything about. Oh, I'm sorry, Blake, but I haven't heard
What's the
anything
minimum wage
about.
raised to now? Isn't it like, or what
It,
it's
it
planning
hasn't
to be
raised yet,
to?
but they're trying to go to $15 an hour, right?
That'd be something.
If minimum wage is going to $15 an hour, I'm going to California.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
moving
exactly.
to California because this is the reason I didn't move to California in the beginning. Like, everything's like double the price anyway. But now we about to double up here because if you raise minimum wage, these businesses are gonna hurt. 1, 2, gas prices are gonna be like double the prices. You got Netflix gonna be like $23.99 a month. Like all these different things. So like that's like how living in California is. It's just the expense rate
Exactly.
without the wildfires.
Yeah.
Like, so
That comes with the cost, really.
it's
You have
pretty
the
it's pretty
wildfires.
crazy just to think like that's the outcome. Like, a lot of people voted on this and they don't know what they voted for. You
Yeah.
know? Like, we have people coming right now. Like, right now it's the seller's market in Florida when it comes to like, the housing and stuff like that. People are coming here, buying out all these houses from up north, and then renting them out for like stupid money right now. You know, that's part of the game. You know, but like a lot of people have been hurt on this whole unemployment thing still. You know, where they're not getting their money or whatever issue it is. The main thing of this whole that whole concept is create your own economy. And that's what
Yeah.
we're doing right here at Amp Media. You know, in this radio station right now is create our own economy. This was our take on it. You know, I mean, creating the studio and bringing the studio around was our way of not only giving back, but creating a steady economy that's going to generate income going forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why I was saying, like, this is an entrepreneur market now.
It really
Like,
is.
What you knew before, like, it's not the same anymore. Like, I even like our kids, right? Like my 4-year-old, I'm over here like explaining to my girl, like, you know how we grew up on like those VHS and Disney movies and all that stuff and all. Nah, it ain't the same for them. You know, like I don't want to say I blame our parents, but they definitely brought the technology to us, and then that was it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We didn't have no tablets and stuff over at their age, you know. But it's a new world, and in order to survive the new world, you have to adapt, and you have to really push yourself to achieve these goals nowadays.
And it's adapting quicker than we want.
Who knew
really.
that like Bitcoin was gonna take a huge rise, you know, and people are selling out and doing this. Like, people are living off stocks right now. People are living off, you know, I mean, we all know that people are still hustling in the streets. That's never gonna change, you know. But even like with stuff like marijuana being legal and stuff, like it's still an ongoing thing. But people have to do what they have to do to survive, and people don't get that. Like other people, like, you know, like I was talking about how people are still getting attacked online for the whole unemployment thing. Like, go get a job, like all these different things. Like, these are all the things going on right now. And all I can really say is, all I'm gonna stick to is it's an entrepreneur market.
Yeah.
So what we got like in store for them for Stars International
Well,
Oh yeah, let's talk about
as a
that.
brand?
coming up, you know, you guys brought me an artist the other day, Taylor Benet. Fire.
Brilliant
fire,
artist.
Fire, like off the bat, freestyle and stuff like that. I can't wait to get to work with her. You know, we also got Dan Lee coming up in here. Very
I
shortly.
have to excuse like that because Dan Lee just texted me. Hopefully Dan Lee's okay, but Dan Lee has to cancel until tomorrow. So we'll do like I'll say a second segment of either Slick Speaks guys or Stars International because
Okay.
Dan Lee wants to show
yeah.
up tomorrow because something came up for him on his schedule. So shout out to Dan Lee. I thought I was gonna get to see you today, but until next time, bro.
So, man. All right.
We got Ricky coming in, and then I think
Is Ricky
Joe
still
Flow's
coming
coming in.
Yo,
Yeah,
I want to bring Joe.
man,
That's
Ricky
another.
needs
Joe
to come
Flow.
in.
Joe,
Ricky, if
Joe, I
you
want to work with Joe Flow.
Rick, if
Like-
you hearing this, Flo, you already know Flo's gonna come in. But Rick, if you are hearing this, you need to come down.
Yes,
Okay.
come down immediately.
You know, I guess let's also get into like this right here, this show right here. No, we're also live on 96.9. We want to also use this as a platform to bring in artists to promote themselves and talk about themselves, talk about their music career and stuff like that. And you don't even have to come to the studio to do this. You can literally, if you have a laptop, a phone, whatever at home, we can virtually bring you into the show, and you can still come on live on air with us and stuff like that. So we're gonna have that coming out. I'm gonna talk about that later with you, Slick, so we get that set up because I would love to have weekly
Definitely.
guests. You know, like where you don't
So you don't have to
COVID,
come out here. You
don't have
can
to come out here
basically
and
Zoom call
check
in.
us out. Like you can literally do this from your house.
Yeah, just
stream
call in or
and talk. You know, promote yourself.
Yeah.
You know, send it. You know, I want to talk about. You know what I want to do, Slick?
Yeah.
I want to start having. Let's start a submit your work or submit your music to us. And
Most
let's
definitely,
review it
we can do that.
on the show.
Yeah, feature on the
Let's
show.
feature on
Perfect.
the show. Let's start having these artists send us their music and let's feature on the show. Of course,
Okay,
let's be
so
clean,
like
though.
for all the artists, we're calling out West Palm, Broward, Miami. If you want to send anything to what's your email? Stars International.
startinternational@gmail.com.
Yeah, starsinternational@gmail.com, or you can send it to slickspeaks@gmail.com, and then we can definitely have you on our platforms to introduce your music and introduce your
Yeah,
sound
you know, like,
to
I
the
would-
local
That's
state
the
area.
whole point of this. This is going to be a base for artists to get themselves out there, and also we can talk deals. You know what I mean? Let's talk record deals.
And
like,
plus, I don't want to force you. We don't want to force your hand, so we just gonna show you what we got in store for
what
you.
we have to offer.
Yeah.
rather
You
than
dig?
What's going on forward than that? You know, from like I said, from distribution to TV to radio, like we got the whole 9 yards right here in house. Ariana Grande's old studio.
Hopefully, Ariana shows back up. You know,
but tell Ariana pull up.
because like she needs to.
We may have a
remember-
deal for you.
You know, she's not a deal. Probably a person like myself for her. You know,
Yo, but
we
I want to
Yeah,
talk a
really?
little bit too also about the art. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm sitting next to Prince, yo. Like, what's up, Prince?
Staring into your soul.
Like
but
we got
he's
art,
there.
we got James Dean on the wall over there. We got art all over the wall here in the studio. And not even that, like if you want to come purchase some of this art too, be my guest. Pull up.
Yeah.
But that's it, man. Like, I mean, this is like the foundation. Like, this is the beginning. This is just the beginning of what we're doing over here at Amp Media and Stars International. Like I said, I would love to bring some of you guys in. Like, I'm gonna start going on a hunt. I'm gonna make posts, stay up with the posts. You know, make sure you guys check in with us. Like, send us your music. Let's get this going. Like, let's do a submissive music send out. Like, let's blow it up, and we'll get Blake back on the horn for you live.
Yeah, I'm ready to go
Yeah,
today.
let's bring out the horn. Have Blake come on live. Play the horn live. But I think we're going to wrap it up for today. The only last thing I got to talk about is just the unemployment stuff. Like I said, like the 1099 situation where some people don't have that link. I'm going to work on that today. I just had to get through some studio stuff today, but we'll get there. Don't worry. Just stay off from my videos on Soulful DJs on YouTube. Also, what's your social media?
Oh, social media. Yeah.
So my social media, let me just pull it up. You can find me on Instagram. It's going to be hard to spell out. BALAKAY _LOSEY.
Okay,
Balake
Balake
Losi,
underscore.
So at Balake _Losi on Instagram.
So don't forget, we just started our new Stars International Instagram. It's Stars International _ It's on Instagram. We're working on it. You know, our social media person will get on that, Jessica Knightley. And also follow me on Instagram at The Real Nightly. I be doing some crazy stuff
Yeah.
these days, from
I was just
fixing
about to
mixers
say
to like wherever you want. Like at the club, with my dog park, like whatever. Like.
And for the ghosts of this show, guys, you can follow me, Slick. Slick Speaks at
Yeah, that's
not
all he
Gmail.
does. He
Slick
speaks. You don't see him, but he
Slick
speaks.
Speaks at
He'll be around.
at Instagram on Instagram. And for the ladies, my number is 954. I'm just kidding, but yeah, wrap it up a minute.
All right, I'm wrapping it up. Also, if anybody wants to contact us directly, shoot us a message here at the hotline, 561-318-9912. It's also the unemployment hotline. Just shoot me a message. Let me know who you are. It's hard to answer the phone, but I'm going to get y'all back. Trust me. We got y'all. We love y'all.
All right.